Resilience and Stoicism, two powerful concepts that can lead to a transformative life. Stoicism, a soulful philosophy, has the unrivaled potential to completely change how we exist and engage with others. It provides us with the resilience we need to traverse the turbulent terrains of life with vigor and bravery. As we set foot on this enlightening exploration of Stoicism, we will delve into 6 core tenets that can lead you towards a life of greater power, happiness, and productivity. Let's embark on this journey. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like. Also leave us a comment about your thoughts on Stoicism, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video so we can build a powerful community together. Let's start by defining the initial tenet of Stoicism, the acceptance of things beyond our control. This is the first fundamental principle of Stoicism. It's the belief that we should not squander our efforts on situations or circumstances that are beyond our reach. The real substance of life is determined more by our reaction to events rather than the events themselves. To put this into perspective, imagine you are on your way to an important conference and suddenly you're trapped in a traffic standstill. Regardless of how anxious you may be, your anxiety won't alleviate the traffic. Remember, the traffic congestion represents a situation beyond your influence. Rather than allowing frustration to dominate, try to embrace the situation. Utilize the added time to engage in an audiobook, strategize your day, or simply revel in a moment of tranquility amidst the chaos. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus conveyed, our external circumstances are not under our control, but our reaction to them always is. As we recognize what we cannot impact, we conserve our energy where we can effect true change. This isn't about giving up, but strategically channeling our resources where they can deliver the maximum benefit. This encapsulates the essence of the first tenet of Stoicism. As we delve deeper into the Stoic philosophy, we come across our second principle, the practice of dispassion. But what does it truly mean to practice dispassion? It doesn't mean that we suppress or ignore our emotions. Rather, it emphasizes maintaining a calm and balanced mind. Regardless of external circumstances, it's about being composed even when the world around us is in chaos. This state of tranquility allows us to stay focused, make rational decisions, and not let our emotions cloud our judgment. To illustrate this, let's consider a situation where you find yourself in a heated argument. It's so easy to get caught up in the moment, let your emotions take over and say things you might later regret. But practicing dispassion involves taking a step back, keeping your composure, and responding in a calm, rational manner. It's about separating the heat of the moment from the cold logic of the situation. By practicing dispassion, we are better equipped to navigate life's ups and downs. It allows us to maintain our equilibrium during the stormy seas of life, to stay steady when everything else is in motion. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of the second tenet of Stoicism, practicing dispassion, a tool that helps us navigate through life's challenges with grace and resilience. As we journey further into the realms of Stoicism, we encounter the third principle, living in accordance with nature. The Stoics revered the natural world, believing in its inherent wisdom and the importance of living in harmony with its laws. But what does it mean to live in accordance with nature? It means to accept and adapt to the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. Rather than resisting the inevitable flow of life, the Stoics encouraged embracing it. They taught that by aligning ourselves with the natural order of things, we could find peace and resilience amidst life's tumultuous currents. For instance, consider the changing seasons. We cannot control when winter fades into spring or when summer gives way to fall. Instead, we adapt our lives to these natural shifts, adjusting our clothing, our routines, even our diets. This is an example of living in accordance with nature. Similarly, in life, we face various seasons, periods of growth, change, and even decay. By accepting these seasons as a natural part of life, we can navigate them with grace and resilience. We can use our energy not in futile resistance, but in constructive adaptation. Remember, storms are part of nature too, and it's not the storm that defines us, but how we sail our ship in its midst. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." So, by living in accordance with nature, we not only polish ourselves into gems, but also we foster the resilience to sparkle even in the face of trials. This is the essence of the third tenet of Stoicism. Our fourth Stoic principle places us squarely in the realm of reality by urging us to see things as they truly are, and not as we wish them to be. At the core of Stoic philosophy lies the strength of objective judgment, a tool that asks us to interpret life's events with clear-sightedness and impartiality, free from the tinge of personal bias or emotional distortion. As we dive into this principle, let's consider a hypothetical scenario where you've lost your job. Initially, you might be shrouded in a cloud of negative emotions, viewing this as a catastrophic event. But looking through the Stoic lens, we're prompted to assess this situation objectively. Indeed, it's a setback. Undeniably, it's disruptive, but is it the end of the world? Hardly. Simply an obstacle, and obstacles can often turn into opportunities for growth. This loss could potentially reveal itself as a hidden blessing, perhaps leading you towards a fresh professional venture or serving to refine your existing skills. By stripping away the veneer of subjective interpretation and acknowledging things exactly as they are, we equip ourselves with the fortitude to navigate life's tumultuous waters. Seeing things as they are liberates us from the shackles of illusion, gifting us with the capability to respond effectively. This principle serves as a powerful reminder that perception, devoid of emotional bias, is our most reliable compass. Our fifth Stoic principle advises us to welcome change. Like the ceaseless tide, the world is in a state of constant flux and transformation. Change, in its inevitability, is as inescapable as the ocean's waves, and to resist it is as fruitless as attempting to dam the sea with a sieve. Holding on to the past or onto circumstances that no longer enrich our lives is a recipe for distress. It's as futile as forcing a square piece into a circular opening. The more we strive and resist, the more discomfort we invite into our lives. Picture a tree during a storm. The rigid and inflexible branches are frequently the ones that break, while those that sway with the wind endure. Likewise, resistance to change can cause us to snap just like those branches. On the other hand, adaptation and moving with the ebbs and flows of life allow us not just to endure, but to thrive, to gain knowledge and to evolve. Welcoming change means aligning ourselves with the natural rhythm of existence. It means freeing ourselves from the anguish of resistance and opening our hearts to new opportunities, fresh experiences, and rejuvenated perspectives. The world then transforms into a place brimming with potential, rife with opportunities for growth and transformation. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Every new beginning springs from some other beginning's end. Therefore, release the old and greet the new. Welcome change." This is not just a Stoic principle, it's a fundamental rule of life. Embracing change offers us the capability to flow with life's currents, nurturing resilience in the face of life's trials. Having explored the significance of embracing change, we now venture further into the core of Stoic wisdom, arriving at Principle 6, the practice of wisdom. Wisdom, as per Stoic teachings, isn't about piling up knowledge or deciphering intricate theories. Rather, it's about differentiating between what is and isn't within our control and making enlightened decisions based on this understanding. Consider standing at a river's edge. The water sails rapidly, carrying twigs, leaves, and other fragments. You don't control the river's course, the fragments it carries, or its endpoint. However, you can control your interaction with it. You can resolve to plunge in and swim against the current, depleting yourself in a fruitless struggle, or decide to observe it peacefully from the riverbank. This represents wisdom in motion. It's about comprehending and accepting your sphere of control. Practicing wisdom, we buttress our resilience and lay the foundation for a tranquil existence. We learn to react to life's trials, not with vexation or despair, but with composed, lucid decision-making. We become akin to the experienced sailor who, rather than berating the wind, adjusts his sails and resumes his voyage. This isn't a simple task and demands incessant practice, yet the rewards are abundant. Wisdom allows us to adeptly navigate through life's obstacles, a crucial aspect of resilience. Therefore, nurture wisdom. Learn to differentiate between what is within your control and what is not. Make decisions that are in line with this comprehension. Embrace the serenity that accompanies it. As Stoic philosopher Epictetus asserted, it's not the events that transpire, but your response to them that truly counts. We've journeyed together through the principles of Stoicism and discovered the path to resilience. We started by acknowledging the importance of accepting what we cannot control, a crucial first step to inner peace. We then learned to live in accordance with nature, embracing our place in the grand cosmic order. We ventured further to see things as they truly are, not as we wish them to be, and embraced change as a natural part of life. We practiced wisdom, understanding the difference between what's within our control and what's not, and making enlightened decisions based on this knowledge. As we stand on the precipice of our journey, let us remember these lessons. Let's carry them into our daily lives, applying them in every challenge we face. Building resilience isn't a one-time act. It's a continuous process, a daily commitment to growth and betterment. It's about being resolute in our decisions, resilient in our actions, and always striving to be better. As we close this chapter, always remember to be resolute, be resilient, be better. Remember, it's not the events that happen, but your response to them that truly counts.